What is up? It is Dean Soto. I always get so excited when I'm doing these videos. It's funny, as I'm about to do these videos, I'm like, I'm gonna be very serious, I'm gonna get in there, and then boom, I get all excited. Today, we're gonna be talking about creating your system and sticking to it. Basically, take a stand. Take a stand for your system. And there's a reason for that, okay? So I had this interesting email thread come. It was pretty awesome. So at prosulum.com, prosulum.com, we have a specific system. What system is that? Well, we have our payment processing system. We have a certain way where we take payments, right? And we are a service-based business. So when you're in a service-based business, you're doing things like discovery calls, doing sales stuff, and being very service-oriented to people. And with that, you're gonna get some people who want things done their way. You get people who want things done in a way that does not fit your system. And the temptation is to what? To give them what they want, right? Because they're paying customers. They're paying customers, right? So you should give them what they want, right? Right? They paid you. You should be doing whatever they say. Of course, that's not the most optimal way of doing stuff. So anyway, I had this email thread. One of my VSAs, one of my account managers, super amazing guy. We had a client who was in the sales side of things. The client worked for one company. He was doing sales, and then he moved to another company and said, "Hey, I would like to start using I would like to take the VSAs I'm using here and use them over here." Okay, and the new company, the place, they did not want to. They did not want to follow our way of paying. They wanted us to send an invoice. They wanted us to send invoices every month manually. They would choose when they wanted to pay, and so on and so forth. And the way that we do it at Prosulum is we try to keep things as simple as possible. You know, you can pay with a credit card. You can use PayPal and use your ACH. There's so many different ways that you can do it, right? But we wanted to keep it as simple as possible so that we could scale. And when you're able to scale, you're also able to what? Help more clients, right? You're able to help more clients if you have a system that works and you just stick with it. Well, they wanted it to be a completely different way. They wanted it their way. And so they sent an email to my account manager saying, "Hey, can you do, or we can't do this way. Can you please bill us this way?" And so I told my account manager, "Hey, just let him know. I said, let him know that, we apologize. This is the only way that we do things here. You can set up ACH, but it's going to be recurring, and this is how you go about doing it. Totally apologize if that's a deal breaker and we can cancel and we don't have to work together." So I ended up getting an email probably about 2 minutes later from the guy talking to the other person on his team who, I guess maybe they're partners or whatever, saying, here, I don't have my phone's up there. I can't read it. But it was something to the effect of, let's figure out how to get them paid. They're obviously very important and they don't need us as clients. And basically saying, what jerks, they're not doing what we want. Dean's not doing what we want. The Prosulum's not doing what we want. And so about one minute after that email comes in, I see another email that says, "Recall requested." Oh man. So they were trying, he thought that he was just replying to one person, but he ended up replying to the whole entire thread, basically complaining about us. That's fine. And so I was laughing, dying. It was amazing. And so then I responded, I just said, hey, so-and-so saw the recall request, and I totally understand. We're definitely not super important, but we just have a way that we do things so that we can bless our clients, our hundreds of clients. We have hundreds of clients, and we have to stick with our system in order to serve them and continue to give them the best service possible, right? And so he ends up responding saying, I'm so sorry. It just seemed a little harsh in the response and yada yada. But we are going to go continue and pay and become clients. And I said, no worries. I totally understand. And I forgot what I said, but it was super nice. I always kill with kindness. I'm firm because I'm like, I'm not changing. You can choose, go somewhere else if you want. It is what it is, you know? Like, I want to be able to serve you, but I'm not going to bend over backwards because then all my other clients are going to suffer, right? So anyway, I go on and just say no worries at all. You're gonna you're gonna be amazed at how amazing our service is. Trust me. And then he just responded and said, thanks, I hope I didn't offend anybody. And then I just left it at that. So why is this important? It's important because you have certain systems, especially in a service-based business, actually in any business. You have things the way that you do it. You need to take a stand. Not just take a stand for your systems, but take a stand for who you are. Like we don't allow people to become clients if they're not going to do videos that create systems. We do not just throw a virtual systems architect. We don't just throw somebody, even if they're amazing, even if they are the best worker in the world, we would never give them to anybody if they weren't going to do the system, if they were not going to follow what is proven to be the best way to outsource. Absolutely, hands down, right? If you're not going to do a 5-minute video, let them document it into a step-by-step process that you have forever, and then let them do it. You're not going to be a part of ProSaloon. You're just not. I ended up kicking out 2 guys, did previous videos on this, ended up kicking out 2 guys because of that. You have to take a stand because your other clients, your other customers, and your future customers are depending on you to follow your system that's been proven to work that allows you to best serve them. Okay, so what do you, I really want you to just take a look at what you're doing right now. Do you ever bend over backwards for clients? Do you ever bend over backwards and do things out of the ordinary just because one client or one prospect might want to do things the other way? I challenge you to take a stand because twice now in this last week, I've taken a stand twice, both on the billing things, which is so funny how that's happened all of a sudden. Anyway, I don't know why, but both times, both prospects and clients decided to stick with us because what happens? They respect you and they see, okay, cool. They're worthy of respect. They're not going to just bend over backwards for me, and there's a reason why. They're probably amazing. So, what are you doing right now? Do you let clients just walk all over you? Do you have systems that you just stick to? Boom, 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 for the benefit of your clients. Apple never changes their iPhone or computers or anything just because one person says, can you please put a toaster on a MacBook, please? I need a toaster on a MacBook right now, please. I'll pay $500 extra for it. No, of course they're not going to do it because they have a proven system. Thing works, their system works, and they're taking a stand. So this is Dean Soto, ProSaloon.com. Go see ProSulum.com. If you're tired of doing everything in your business, you can systemize and automate your business in as little as 5 minutes a day. And I will see you in the next ProSaloon video or Freedom in 5 Minutes video. Go check out Freedom in 5 Minutes too, and the podcast. Lots of stuff. Now I'm just rambling. Stop rambling, Dean. I'll see you later. Bye.